What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I decided to review Tom Holland's new movie Chaos Walking and watched it over the weekend and decided, you know what, it is a new movie. I'll just as well review it on the channel, and then I can maybe get you guys' thoughts on the movie if you have seen it. And yeah, let's get into this. All right, so Chaos Walking. I I heard quite a bit about this movie, you know, through online articles and reading the IMDb page before it came out. And you know, when reading about a movie, you know, you hear a lot of things, but it doesn't really tell you what you want to know until you've seen the movie. And as I went into watching this movie, you know, I didn't go in with a pre-made up mind about what I wanted in this movie or what I wanted from this movie. It was basically just I'm gonna watch the movie to see what it's about kind of thing. So, you know, going into the movie, basically, if you guys haven't seen the movie, what the movie's about is it's basically a futuristic type world slash planet that has been inhabited by people, and all the men in the movie, you know, they can see each other's thoughts, you know, and hear each other's thoughts. So if they think about something, everybody automatically knows exactly what they're thinking without saying it, you know. So some of them have been able to control it and, you know, kind of channel this whole you can see what I'm thinking into, you know, I'm going to keep my thoughts to myself kind of vibe. And, you know, Tom Holland's character in the movie is from a place where, you know, he's never seen a woman at all. I mean, that he's never known any other type of human being than a man. And then, you know, in comes Daisy Ridley, her character, and she's the first girl Tom Holland's character ever meets, you know. So it's then that he discovers, you know, there's other types of people and all of that. And, you know, that's when the movie starts taking a turn in a different direction. So obviously, you know, he now discovers Daisy Ridley's character and everything. You know, she crash landed and her ship is for the lack of a better term, her ship is fucked, and the entire crew is dead. So, you know, she's kind of alone on this new strange planet, and he has to kind of help her escape the other people who are now trying to kill her. And you know, on the way, he discovers things about the place where he's from that he didn't know. She discovers new things, and it's kind of just like this whole journey of self-discovery for both of them, but also, you know, for kind of figuring out what the hell is actually going on this planet and why he's never known any females in his entire life. So, you know, the premise of the story is actually quite good. I think there's actually, you know, there was a lot of room for making something amazing out of this movie, you know, with the type of story that it is. I mean, science fiction is either good or bad, you know, and I think it was a really good idea and a really good premise. So I enjoyed what they tried to do with the story. So, you know, for me, getting in on the story, first of all, I did like the concept of the idea. The one thing that I didn't like was about halfway through the movie, it's kind of like the movie forgets itself. You know, it forgets what it's trying to be. And then, you know, stuff happens where, you know, you're kind of like, okay, that's cool and everything, but what about this? And that's cool, but what about that? And I don't like it when a movie does that. You know, I want to watch a movie where there can be twists and turns and you know, a whole new plot kind of thrown in, but it has to make sense in context of kind of what you're watching, and it has to keep you in that I want to keep watching mindset. And for me, the movie just didn't draw me into it like, I wanted it to, because I'm a science fiction fan. I do love sci-fi movies, but eh, this one really didn't really just pull me in. So I think as a whole, I would have to rate the story about a 6 out of 10, because it's just not that good. It's not horrible, but it's not I'm gonna watch this movie again type of. No, once was more than enough. Um, the acting, as a lot of people that have seen the previous videos that I did know, I do think Tom Holland is a brilliant actor. I think he's a very good actor. I think he's got a lot of range, and I think that counts in his favor when casting him in different movies of different genres and stuff like that. Daisy Ridley, I haven't seen a lot of her films, but the couple of movies of hers that I have seen, she's also a very good actress. And in this movie, I think the two of them are the best actors out of everyone in the movie. Not that I'm saying that other people are bad at all. It's just they're kind of the main focus, and if it wasn't for them kind of being the main characters, the movie might score a little less, to be honest. So as a whole, for the acting, I mean, Nick Jonas is in this. He plays the I want to say the main bad guy's son, and he's actually pretty good. He's not bad in this movie. I'm not gonna lie. He did a good job. So as a whole, I think I would give the acting in this movie a 6 as well, because it isn't up there with Tom Holland's acting in something like Cherry the other day. That was brilliant. So even for him, this wasn't his best acting, but it was also not bad. So as a whole, again, a 6, because there's a lot of things in this movie that kind of feel like, okay, what the hell. So yeah, I'd give the overall acting a 6 out of 10 as well. When it comes to the directing, for what the movie is, it's a sci-fi. It's got to do with a lot of covering land, running, all of that types of things. And I think for what the movie tried to portray, the directing wasn't bad at all. I would give the directing a 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It really wasn't that bad. The visual effects that they did bring in, also not bad for the type of movie that it was. So yeah, I think an overall 7 for the directing would be perfect. Yeah. Now, to give the movie an overall rating, I most definitely will give this a 6, because a 5 sounds a little bit too low, but a 7 sounds a little bit too high. So a very plain average 6. This is not one of those movies that you're gonna go watch and think, wow, this was brilliant. It's definitely not one of those movies. It's one of those movies that you watch and you think, okay, nice premise, but it's not at all what I expected. That's exactly how I felt, after the movie's end credits started rolling. I had an idea of what the movie is. Like I said, I didn't go in with my mind pre-made up about what I'm gonna want from this movie, but it's just not that good. It's a very, very plain average movie, especially for the types of movies that are releasing these days. Even some dramas these days are amazing, and you watch them and you think, wow, this movie kind of blew my mind, and it's a drama, for Pete's sake. So going into this movie, I thought, okay, science fiction, it's going to be cool, it's going to be action packed, it's going to be and it's just kind of, it starts off on like a baseline, and it just keeps on that baseline the entire movie. There's no peaks or lows, or it's just that's what you're getting from beginning to end. And for me, I kind of like it when a movie gives you an unexpected twist, or it throws you a curveball here or there where you kind of didn't see something coming. honestly, the movie is very predictable. It is very plain in the sense of, there's not much happening other than what the synopsis kind of gives you. And it's just not, it's not that good of a movie. So yeah, I think a 6 is about the best rating that I can give it. If you guys have seen this movie, please do let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this. I would love to hear your opinions. Remember, these are just my opinions on the stuff that I watch. Maybe you guys enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you guys thought about this. If you guys haven't seen the movie, watch it. I mean, especially if you're a fan of Tom Holland, watch the movie and then also comment on, what you thought the movie was or wasn't, after seeing everything that there is to see. And yeah, let me know, because, I honestly expected just a little bit more from this movie. Please do go follow all of my social media links that I'll leave on here for you guys. I've started doing a lot more content on TikTok and kind of expanding what I do. So maybe you guys enjoy that as well. And I will see you guys next week with another video. Peace.